Hello, I'm Thandi, your AI newsreader for VicFallsLive. Welcome to your VicFallsLive Weekly Rundown, where we bring you the biggest stories from Victoria Falls, Hwange, and across Matabeleland North, together with the national policies and parliamentary debates that matter most to our communities. Let's get into this week's top stories. A mother in Matetsi says she fears children could become the next victims of wildlife attacks after her son survived a lion attack 2 weeks ago. 25-year-old Clemency Banda is recovering after he was attacked by two lions near Lubangwe. His mother, Elizabeth Mumbuna, says she has also been chased by elephants 3 times and fears children walking to school are forced to use the same paths as dangerous wildlife. She told VicFallsLive that women are now afraid to collect thatching grass, while families continue losing cattle and donkeys to wildlife. Villagers are calling for stronger measures to reduce dangerous encounters between people and wildlife before more lives are lost. Meanwhile, government says 57.2 kilometers of the 440.4 kilometer Bulawayo, Victoria Falls M4 highway have now been opened to traffic just over a year after construction began in July last year. The update sparked debate across VicFallsLive's social media platforms, where followers questioned the pace of construction, how toll fees have been used over the years, and whether more freight should be moved from roads back onto rail. Others said long-term planning and greater investment are needed to improve Zimbabwe's road network. Government says additional funding is being mobilized to complete one of the country's most important tourism and regional trade corridors. Healthcare affordability also dominated debate in Parliament this week. Members of Parliament questioned how ordinary Zimbabweans will afford treatment as healthcare costs continue to rise. Deputy Health and Childcare Minister Suleiman Kwidini said government is developing a national health insurance scheme that will provide healthcare for every Zimbabwean using existing tax revenue. Legislators also raised concerns about medicine shortages, while the ministry maintained that medicines remain available and urged members of Parliament to identify hospitals experiencing shortages so investigations can be carried out. And finally, there was encouraging news from Hwange this week. More than 35 young people have already enrolled at the new Uncommon Painted Dog Conservation Innovation Hub at Gwai Valley Primary School. The center will provide computer literacy and software development training, creating new opportunities for rural youth while strengthening conservation efforts. Matabeleland North Minister of State for Provincial Affairs and Devolution, Richard Moyo, said the project demonstrates how conservation can also create education, digital skills, and employment opportunities for local communities. For these and more stories, visit vicfallslive.co.zw. Follow VicFallsLive on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, X, and WhatsApp for trusted news from Victoria Falls, Hwange, and across Matabeleland North. This was Thandi, your AI newsreader for VicFallsLive. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week for another VicFallsLive Weekly Rundown.